Now, YouTube family, this thing is getting a little bit turned. This thing is getting a little bit wild. Folks in them want to know, is Durky Yo going to be loyal to the guys? Is the guys going to be loyal to Durk? Now, this is going to be the greatest case to see who's loyal to each other, who's not loyal. Okay? You probably like, what's going on? We about to tell y'all. There's a lot of things going on. There's debates going on YouTube, debates going on Facebook groups, Reddit online. Even with these so-called Chicago alleged steppers, we seen all their Instagrams already and what they talking about. Now they thinking dudes is taking wagers and bets and who's gonna fold. And before we even get started, let's pay these bills right quick, gang. Now, there's a lot of things going on. They saying Lil Durk in them and the situation, bruh, it just could be bad and bad. But the thing is, I feel like Durk is a loyal dude, and I feel like he got real ones around him. But forget about how I feel. It's about what people are seeing and what's been going on. Let's not fake it like allegedly members and folks in them out there are not doing the most right now. That's making a lot of people talk. That's even making outsiders know way too much what's going on. Now, the feds and Chicago PD joined forces together and they laughing at everybody involved. They saying that these dudes allegedly gave us all the info we needed. So for everybody blaming the bloggers, well, I'm going to go off what folks in them is saying, and they blaming, you feel what I'm saying, bro? They blaming every other people else, bro. It ain't what you think it is, bro. They saying that dudes in them gave them so much information, it was too easy. It was the most easiest case to solve, the case to do, bro. And then people is just saying what they want to say without looking at the explanation points of it, bro. You probably like, what is Bless One talking about? What DJ Bless One is trying to tell you, bro. When dudes is getting these charges, ain't no 20-year sentence, 30-year sentence, 50-year sentence. You can't even get 1,000 years. Nah, gang. The minimum sentence you can get for these charges is life in prison, bruh. The rest of your life, gang. And then they still deliberating should they add the death penalty or not. Now, I heard 600 Breezy. He made a statement, right? Like earlier, 600 Breezy was like, oh, folks in them is laughing at it like it's funny. You know what I'm saying? He said a whole lot. And my thing to 600 Breezy, real ones like us over here on this platform ain't laughing at it. It ain't funny for nobody to be seen like a dog in no man's prison system. I've always said that, and I'm going to still stand by that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there are other ways to do your educational purpose, get back, or educational purpose. I believe in street justice and community justice, just like every other country do. Just like the only countries that we let other people dictate what the scriptures already say, an eye for an eye. Now, whether Durk is unfollowing people, whatever y'all want to say it, or the alleged killers of Thug, I'm gonna say alleged to everything because I don't work for 12. I ain't in no GDs or BDs, but salute the GDs and the BDs. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't to call people out or nothing. It's just giving you the news and what's going on out there. They want to know if these guys do get a life sentence, will Durk fight for them? I think he will. I think he fights for them now personally, but everybody thinks and are saying to themselves, the situation is getting worse. People don't know how to fix it other than saying it's going to be checkmate. That's what it's going to be, bruh. Checkmate and checkpoint. I'm doing this live as I'm watching my son right now. He's sitting right next to me. You feel me? And he's looking at his dad. And I'm looking at him proud. And I'm like, I'm loyal to my son like that. Well, this is the loyalty certain gangs used to be like. It was so loyal that it felt like blood, bruh. That's how loyal this thing was. It felt like you can do no wrong for your guys. And now things done flip left, things done flip right. Dudes don't know how to really circumvent the situation and make it better than what it is. Folks is on lives and saying a lot and doing the most. I'm not even judging them. I think I see young, strong, melanated people living the best of their life, being healthy and not wanting to be in the streets, getting in trouble. But when they do get in trouble, that's when people come out to be like, I told you so. But they will say I told you so, because now is the time to show that this OTF thing, O Block thing, 300. Just the whole team is stronger than what people think. We already know what the energy is out there. They're saying all the guys allegedly. Of course, when I say all the guys, I don't mean all of them, but it's just the way I talk. It means some of the guys. Let me say it better. Then some of the guys are individually, getting behind them chambers of interrogation rooms, and maybe not intentionally, but they giving way too much information that makes folks in them get indicted and then get locked up for the football numbers or life, whatever it may be. Now we need to know who gave the drop, because I still personally feel a drop was given. But if it's self-snitching, quit saying it's the bloggers. How can the bloggers be the ones who snitch when y'all folks is the one who get on the internet? Now I ain't no blogger though. I don't blame y'all, because it's so many bloggers who do too much and who are playing detectives. Now, all I could do is just say salute and do my job as a journalist. But you do got to look at the situation like the blame got to lie with somebody in here. You can't just fall back and act like everything is of innocence. You dig what I'm saying, bro? This is just the treatment of the world today. The younger you are, the more brazen act you want to do. You want to act like, you want to show. And I don't know how to make it better than other than tell folks out there, things do get drift. Things get left, things get gone. But yeah, they trying to see if Lil Durk is loyal, if the guys are loyal. Now, my bet is that Durk is going to pay for everybody. What is y'all bet in the comment sections? Now, people say this is the thing that's going to exhaust the funds and income of Durk and what he got going on. The more people get in trouble, the more it takes away from money you have already and future potential money, because people are going to deem you as a safety issue and a problem. And I'm pretty sure it's been going on already. But the thing is, Durk has potential. Durk is the voice of the street. Durk can get a feature with anybody he wants to. People rock with him. People like his charisma. People like what he stands for. I mean, he's a Chicago dude. You feel me? Chicago dudes are thorough. They're loyal. They're like rocks out here in the music business-wise, meaning that Lil Durk is booming right now. And because he's booming out here, you feel me? People ain't gonna try to stop the wave of what he got going on, because everybody's getting rich off of it. Everybody's eating off of it. It's like that NBA player. Y'all know he's a troublemaker, and you be asking yourself, how come they didn't kick this dude off the team, yo? Just like an NFL team, why folks in them still playing on the squad and they ain't get rid of them? Because, gang, this dude is talented. Talent always trumps over the BS you do, depending on what it is. Now, guys in the comment sections and guys in real life, everybody are actually sitting down and waiting to say, I told you so. So right now, this is on the squad to make themselves look good and look solid right now. Now, I'm hoping that everybody just get whatever they wishing for this case for. I'm talking about the guys involved. I hope y'all get it. I'm talking to the members. Let me say that again to y'all. We are speaking about the members. That's right, gang. There is a group of members, and these members are official. All these guys involved, and even the other side, everybody in the Chicago streets is official. And that's the collision course you got. All these real niggas in the room and no mediator. No more OG, because the OGs are young themselves, bruh. So who am I to tell a young OG you need to do this? He's young himself. He's still trying to live life. So you got a recipe for disaster. But at the same time, I'm impressed by how they do love each other. They cry for each other. They die for each other. These dudes is taking 100 years for each other. They leaving their families and everybody for each other. I'm not gonna act like loyalty doesn't exist amongst these Chicago dudes. I've seen so much of it, and I knew two of my battle buddies in the military. One of them had a big bro who's from the South Side, and shout out to him. You feel me? He's still alive, still doing good. You know what I mean? His brother was from them trenches, and I seen loyalty. His brother's locked up now, so when I say doing good, I don't mean he's in the world. He's out of the world, but he's still doing good mentally. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's just about how you took care of your guys. If you took care of your guys the right way, they will continue feeding you with the good energy that you did. So it all comes down to who you are, who you say you are, and we can see it that way. Now, look, man, this whole thing is going to be a crash course collision to the max, meaning that you got federal agents and DEAs that I'm hearing that's going to be involved as well, as far as for the weapons, but the FBI is working with Chicago police just to get a stop to what's been going on and to make sure the safety of the community is still safe. Because that's the thing, bro. They don't think the community is safe.
Said they were looking for someone who didn't live there, and they were looking for automatic weapons and guns and proof that the person who they were looking for. At insult to injury, this mayor, who I voted for, got on national TV and said my son fancied himself as a rapper.
Gang.
Enforcement officials say they are charging 5 Chicago street gang operatives with racketeering in the 2020 Oak Street hit on Carlton Weekly. The rapper, known as FBG Duck, was said to be shopping for a birthday present for his son when he was cut down in a mob-style attack. And now the feds are using a law first aimed at mobsters to prosecute the 5. On August 4th, 2020, it looked like an old-time outfit attack here on Chicago's Oak Street. 2 attack cars, 4 shooters, and a hail of bullets. But the target wasn't a 1930s gangster. He was a new millennium rapper, FBG Duck. Investigators say he was a gang member whose videos had irked members of a rival gang, 5 of whom tonight stand charged with his killing under the RICO statute, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, that in 1970 was created to help dismantle traditional organized crime, aka the mob.
The reason why it's charged federally is because we were able to establish evidence to indicate that there was a racketeering enterprise here that was involved, and this murder was done in furtherance of that.
We are going after gangs in this city. This includes gang investigations, narcotics investigations, and gun investigations. We are working together to hold gang members accountable for violence.
Late this afternoon, the I-Team talking with Chicago criminal defense attorney Tony Thedford about what he says is one of the most powerful tools prosecutors have.
You have a street gang, alleged street gang, that kills another gang member in a high-profile case in downtown Chicago. So my belief is that the response is the harshest response possible once they find suspects and charge them.
And he says the evidence sometimes is gathered right from social media.
There's a lot of allegations of back and forth online, or threats online, or videos posted back and forth that then led to retaliation, allegedly, which led to the death of this young man who was killed. And they are very strong tools that are now being used by law enforcement and the government to prosecute crime.
Thedford says for the government, one benefit of a racketeering conspiracy case is that prosecutors don't have to prove each and every individual act. They must only prove defendants' participation in the organization. In this RICO case, a street gang that allegedly gunned down a rival and a rapper in one of Chicago's most exclusive shopping districts. Alan, tonight federal law enforcement officials say they are charging 5 Chicago street gang operatives with racketeering in the 2020 Oak Street hit on Carlton Weekly. The rapper, known as FBG Duck, was said to be shopping for a birthday present for his son when he was cut down in a mob-style attack. And now the feds are using a law first